Walt Disney World is one of the world's top vacation spots, but the beloved theme park destination has encountered its fair share of weird and unusual stories over its many years of entertaining the masses. Here's a look at some strange things that actually happened at Disney World. Loaded surprise. In 2013, a grandma and her grandson were riding the dinosaur ride when the boy realized that there was something on the floor of their ride car. It turned out to be a loaded gun belonging to a man named Angelo Lista, who claimed he didn't realize guns were against the rules. Needless to say, Lista was quickly escorted from the park, and since then, metal detectors have been added to ensure this sort of thing doesn't happen again. Fire in the hole. Magic Kingdom fireworks are a highlight of any trip to Disney World. Unless they set part of the park on fire, then it becomes unforgettable for all the wrong reasons. This happened in November 2014 when the embers from a late-night fireworks display landed on the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train ride. Something on that ride proved highly combustible as those embers quickly caught a flame. That wasn't the last time an inferno would unexpectedly intrude on the Disney magic, though. In May 2018, fans of the Fantasy Parade got more than they bargained for when the fire-breathing Maleficent dragon float accidentally set itself ablaze. Whoops. When Tiggers attack. Getting your picture taken with Disney characters is one of the most beloved theme park traditions, but in 2007, the Monaco family discovered it's not always fun and games when they ended up in a throwdown brawl with Tigger. Yep, it's true. As the father, Jerry Sr., went to snap the picture, the son, Jerry Jr., appeared to get into a scuffle with Tigger that resulted in the bouncy-trouncy load of fun, knocking Jr. over the head with a haymaker. Obviously, the family sued, claiming it was a sucker punch, but the Florida State Attorney's Office decided there was no criminal behavior.
At first, I was upset at my son. I thought he did something to Tigger. I'm like, Jerry, don't, But then I review it, and I'm like, it's pretty clear. For no reason, he just clocked him in the face.
Hey, you mess with the tiger, you get the claws.
He was attacked by his own tiger and suffered devastating injuries.
Wrath Mountain. In 2016, Jordan Alexander became an internet sensation after her husband Steven posted a photo online showing her extreme displeasure at his decision not to go on Splash Mountain with her. The image became a widespread meme, but a year later, Steven revealed the true love story behind it all. Though she was actually upset when she got on the ride, in the end she was just goofing off to try and cheer him up. Aww. It just goes to show that nobody does happy endings quite like Disney.
I kind of practiced it the whole way, and by the time we got to the last drop, I didn't know where the camera was, so I just guessed and looked over and took the picture, and that was that.
Hurricane games. Since Walt Disney World first opened way back in 1971, the world-famous resort area has only closed 5 times, each time due to a hurricane. But what happened to all the people who were already at Walt Disney World on vacations they had planned months or even years in advance? When Walt Disney World shut down in October 2016 due to Hurricane Matthew, park guests were issued emergency flashlights and informed that they may be confined to their rooms to ensure their safety. For food, Disney sold lunchbox meals at a robust $12.99 each. Once the worst of the storm was past, Disney employees, many of whom had camped out overnight on cots instead of risking a ride home, organized board games and even arranged for surprise meet and greets with the characters. Best of all, video games were free to play for the cooped-up guests. That doesn't sound too bad after all.